Hey, how's it going, YouTube? I'm back in the video, and today I'm talking about why the Los Angeles Lakers should have traded for Anthony Davis. Now, as a Pelicans fan, I did not want to trade Anthony Davis before the deadline because Boston could not do any trade offers. I want to see what they would offer us in the offseason. I'll really do that. But if you're a Lakers fan, you probably did want to trade for him, and I'm getting to why they're going to regret not trading a whole bunch for him, not getting rid of a whole bunch of picks, and giving what the Pelicans were asking for. I'm getting to all of that in this video. So without further ado, without rambling on too much, just get right into this video. Alright, so my first reason for this video is going to be they can't outbid the Boston Celtics. Now, this is probably the main one that a lot of people know about, because, I mean, the biggest advantage the Lakers had going into this Anthony Davis sweepstakes and trying to get him was, well, they can actually trade for Anthony Davis at the trade deadline, as the Boston Celtics were kind of getting affected by the Rose Rule, and as long as Kyrie Irving was on the roster, they could not trade for Anthony Davis. So, I mean, they had a huge advantage, a huge head start over the Celtics. They were not able to take advantage of it, so now they're going to have to try to outbid the Celtics, which I do not think they can do, because if you just compare the young talent, it's almost not comparable. As, I mean, Terry Rozier is almost as good as Lonzo Ball, in my opinion. Jason Tatum's better than any of the young talent they have, plus they have better first-round picks, so it will be very hard for the Los Angeles Lakers at this point to outbid the Boston Celtics. And I'm sure the Boston Celtics know that, as, I mean, hey, if they offer up Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and those 2 first-round picks, they pretty much have Anthony Davis. While if you're the Lakers, you can give up Brandon Ingram, Lonzo, Kyle Kuzma, Zubac, Hart, and 2 first-round picks, and that offer still doesn't look as good as the Boston Celtics one. So they pretty much completely screwed themselves out of getting him, and they're probably not going to get him unless he signs with them in free agency, which isn't out of the question or anything, but, I mean, they're definitely probably not going to be trading for him, and I think the Celtics have a huge upper hand on them in the trade market right now, just due to what they can offer, and once they can actually start doing trades again. But now my second reason is going to be they're not winning with the young core. So it's not like with the young core you have right now, you're having a good season. They are currently with the young core, or the core of the team. This is pretty much the core of the team right now that they're going off of. Kyle Kuzma, LeBron James, Lonzo Ball, and Brandon Ingram. But with that core, they are 28-28 and are sitting at the 10th seed in the Western Conference outside of the playoffs. So it's not like you just need this young core. Because, I mean, Brandon Ingram, let's be honest, it's his 3rd year in the league, and he's still not playing at that superstar level that we all thought he could. Kyle Kuzma is showing tons of promise. I still have a lot of hope in him. Lonzo Ball, in my opinion, yes, he's a great defender. He's a good playmaker. He has very good core vision. But he still hasn't really lived up to that number 2 overall pick hype, or that really just hasn't lived up to what he was supposed to be either. And I mean, that's mainly because of how hyped up he was, and just I mean, he's not the best scorer in the world either. So I mean, why are you holding on to that young core so tightly if they're not resulting in wins anyway? Why not get rid of the entire young core while getting Anthony Davis? So yeah, they did offer up the entire young core, but then they were afraid to give up the picks. But when you look at it, so you're going to be getting rid of Kuzma, Zoe, Ingram, Hart, and 4 first-round picks is what the Pelicans wanted. Most likely, at least 3 or 2 of those first-round picks are going to be completely irrelevant out of the picture, because they're going to be very late first-round picks, because you're going to be going on deep playoff runs. Any team that has LeBron James and Anthony Davis on it, I don't care who the other teammates are, they're at least getting to the conference finals. I mean, Anthony Davis, he could be the best player in the league one day, and LeBron James is currently the best player in the league right now. So, I mean, any team with them 2 on it, plus some of the veterans that they still would have had, because they weren't even in the trade package, they could have definitely made a deep playoff push. Now, beat the Warriors to go to the finals, I don't know about that, but go to the conference finals, I'm almost certain they would be able to do that. So, I mean, I really don't get the point in them, wanting to keep the young core intact so much. Yes, okay, it keeps your future, but how do we know that that future is promising? Because we don't know how good Ingram is going to be. He's kind of slow developing, and we don't know how good Lonzo is going to be, because it's only his 2nd year in the league. So, there's a chance that none of them develop, and you just shoot yourself in the foot, because instead of getting rid of them, and getting Anthony Davis, now you have those 3 players who are stunting in development and are not really helping your team win games. So it's almost a bit bigger risk to not trade them for Anthony Davis than it is to keep him. I mean, I think it's a bigger risk to keep him and not trade him than it is to trade him and get Anthony Davis out of them. But now the 3rd reason is going to be they completely ruined the chemistry. The chemistry among all these young guys is completely screwed. You saw it. LeBron was literally sitting 5 seats away from them on the bench. You know how awkward that is? Kuzma, Lonzo, and Ingram. You know all of them were expecting to get traded, and then none of them got traded. So that kind of just screws over everything. I mean, you know how many LeBron, and you know that the organization was going through LeBron saying, is this a good trade package? He was saying, hell yeah. So I mean, that has to put some type of like arc in the relationship of the young players and LeBron James. So I will find it very hard to believe that they just aren't really that they aren't going to be affected, and the play on the court is not going to be affected. So their chemistry is completely screwed, and I think that's going to show on the court pretty badly. But now my final reason is going to be, if they traded all those picks for Anthony Davis, they wouldn't have been lottery picks. The biggest thing you want in a first round pick, like I said earlier, is for it to be a lottery pick so you have the chance to get the #1 overall pick. But if you have LeBron and Anthony Davis on a team, you're making the playoffs for the next 4 years until LeBron's contract is up. So, with that being said, the 4 first round picks you were giving up wouldn't have been lottery picks anyway. Yes, they're first round picks that you'd like to have, but it's not like they're very valuable and they're going to be in the lottery. No, they're going to be late first round picks. So why they are holding on to them so tightly and so desperately, I don't know. Now, yes, it can blow up in your face and kind of be like what the Brooklyn Nets did, but the difference is what the Brooklyn Nets did was they completely went all in for players that were outside of their prime and their best days were behind them. Anthony Davis is 26 years old, going into his prime, and is one of the most dominant players in the league, and LeBron James is currently the best player in the league. So you have a lot more promise than you did when the Brooklyn Nets did it. So I mean, it really doesn't make any sense for them not to have done what the Pelicans wanted them to do. Yes, 6 first round picks might have been a stretch, but the 4 that they were asking for, I don't see a problem in that, to be honest. I mean, you're getting one of the best players in the league, one of the most dominant players in the entire league, like probably going to be the best player in the league one day, for 4 non-lottery picks and 3 main young guys that really aren't resulting in wins right now anyway. So, I mean, at this short window that you're going to have LeBron, why not go all the way in and trade for Anthony Davis and try to win championships now? Because, I mean, it's not like LeBron's going to be LeBron forever. Probably by the 3rd or 4th year of his contract, we're going to start seeing him decline. Even this year, we're starting to see him decline. They're not even the playoff picture right now. Yes, it was due to his injuries and stuff, so I'm giving him a little bit of a break on that. But unfortunately, guys, I'm moving to the video. So comment below, do you agree with me? Do you think the Lakers should have traded Anthony Davis? And do you think they're going to regret not trading for him? I'll hear all your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you did like the video, point like button and subscribe button. I have to give all praise to God as well. He's the reason I'm here. He's blessed me with everything around me. He's blessed me with the motivation and drive to keep these videos and spread his name through these videos and bring them to you every single day. And I cannot thank him enough at all. But I also cannot thank y'all guys enough for hitting that subscribe button. We're at 1,021 subscribers. And y'all have been killing it lately. And I want y'all to keep killing it, because I'm going to keep killing it for you guys as well. The basketball season's almost over, so you know that every day videos will be returning very, very soon. So yeah, so like I said, that's it for this video. So comment below if you did like it, and also like button, subscribe button if you like it at any point. It would mean the world to me, and I hope you have a blessed day, because I have a blessed day, so you need to have a blessed day. See you in tomorrow's video. Goodbye, boo, blah, blah, blah.